What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're talking about the brand new Face-Off event, which is going to be debuting to Global. This specific event is not actually going live until the 20th at 1900 PST time. However, there is going to be a Sugo-Fest, as you can see here, that's kind of tied in with the Face-Off event. So you can get your hands on these brand new characters, Mihawk, Buggy, and Boa, and these characters are only limited to this Face-Off banner. So you will not be able to get them anywhere else in the future unless if they're featured on another banner. These characters are kind of similar to like the Bonsai Akainu or like that special Aokiji where they debuted on a Face-Off banner. So honestly, we have absolutely no idea when this character or these characters will ever come back, but you know, just saying that this banner's here and you can pull for them if you want. Do I advise pulling? Absolutely not. I mean, these characters are like, they're cool, but they're not characters that you're going to be using all the time outside of content. Whereas like, for example, Bonsai Akainu, that quick unit has amazing utility, plus a conditional boost, can be put on that quick team, really good for the quick GARP challenges, for example. But like these units, while they actually have really nice effects, I don't think they're as useful as like the Akainu and the Aokiji, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. But let's talk about the Sugo-Fest and the characters very quickly, and also we'll go over to the extra island and show you guys how this event plays out, because there's so many free rainbow gems that they're giving out with this event. And just to let you guys know that when this event came out to Japan, it was actually a blitz battle. It was actually a regular blitz battle comparing and competing against all the other players, but it's not the case here. It's not a competitive event. It is only for personal rewards. So there's both, you know, goods and bads for both sides of that equation, but it's just the way they're doing it for Global, which, you know, it's nice in a way because it means you don't have to stress about it too much, but also, like, on the same token, you only get a very limited amount of time to play this event. I think it's only going to be here for like 2 to 3 days, so you got to make sure that when it does go live, that you farm it to get those rewards done. Anyways, let's talk about the Sugo-Fest. You got a discount at the first multi. You've got a legend or a rate boost. I hate those steps on step 2. Then you get a guaranteed new character on multi number 3, so you get one of the 3 brand new units guaranteed. Fourth is a 1 gem. Then you got another legend or a rate boost. I mean, like, a new character or a legend, like, just no, like, just do not pull on this banner. It comes with multiple parts as well. Each part debuts like one after another. So part 1 debuts on the 17th, then this one's the 18th, right? Yeah, and then part 3 should be the 19th. Yeah, correct. So I believe it's the same steps. Yeah, it's the same steps all round. I assume the characters that are going to be available will slightly change. There's just no real reason to summon here. But let's go ahead and take the time to just talk about each of these units real quick. So first off is Buggy. Buggy is a quick shooter driven. Captain effect is 3 times boost to those 3 colors and reduces despair by 2. Captain effect 12 turns, reduces threshold by 5. Bind by 3, delays all enemies for 1 turn, and if number of strength dex quick slots used in normal attacks before the special is launched is 10 or more, you get a 1.75 times conditional boost. I mean, it's fine. It's not the best ability in the game, you know, it's just okay. This could definitely see play in some content, but you know, it's just, it's a nice special. It's not a special you need, like you 100% need this special to clear content, you just don't. He's fine, you know, and obviously all of these units will have like increased point boosts for the event and stuff, like pretty typical stuff that you would expect. Support effect doesn't really provide much. Crewmate effect is stat boost, and also quick characters deck slots are matching. That's a pretty decent support effect or crewmate effect. But like Buggy is just like okay. Let's have a look at Boa Hancock though. Boa is a strength free spirit fighter. Captain effect is 3 times boost to those 3 colors, and then also reduces bind by 2. Special bind by 2, not bind, but special bind by 2. That's pretty decent. And her special, which is going to go ahead and reduce rainbow shield by 5, attack down by 5, and if your captain is strength dex or quick, you get a 2 times attack boost to strength dex and quick. Otherwise, it's a 1.75 times boost. This is actually a pretty good special. Attack boost and 5 turn removal on 2 different debuffs. Actually pretty good. I like this a lot. I think Boa is definitely a much better unit comparing Buggy and Boa. This unit's definitely better. Stat boost and then strength characters, quick slots are matching. Yep, pretty similar. The support effect again is just a statistical increase. So Boa definitely looks a lot better. And I mean that artwork though, sheesh. And we got Mihawk here. So Mihawk is a Dex slasher free spirit. 3 times boost to those 3 colors and reduces paralysis by 2. Special ability sets all enemies defense to 0 for 1 turn, and then he does damage and non-type damage to 1 enemy, reduces paralysis by 5, despair by 3, and if you've consumed, you know, those amount, like 10, is it 12 or more? It's 12 or more, okay? It's 10 or more, not 12 or more. Doesn't matter, whatever. If you consume those slots, you get a conditional boost. It's similar to Buggy in a way. Personally, I still think Boa is the best because she reduces 2 debuffs by 5 rather than only reducing 2 debuffs by 5 and then 3 for the other one. But this unit does provide another debuff with defense reduction, whereas Buggy provides, you know, delay and then delayed conditional boost. So I guess it just depends on what content you're coming up against. But honestly, like, these units are not that crazy. I mean, you know, strength slots are matching for dex units. Again, another statistical increasing support. Like, these units are just like pretty basic, and while yeah, you could definitely find places for them, they're just not units that you're going to 100% need to clear content, right? So that's the Sugo-Fest. I highly advise to stay clear. Even myself personally, I'm not pulling on this banner at all. Absolutely not. I am not touching this banner. Even if it was a regular Blitz competitive event against other players, I probably still wouldn't have pulled anyway. So yeah, that's just saying, you know, you don't need to be pulling on this banner. But as I said, on the 20th of June, 1900 PST time, this is where the face-off event will begin. So there's 3 different difficulties. You've got an easy, a medium, and a really difficult event. When this comes out, I'll probably provide you guys with some teams and stuff. And there are like, there's like a huge boosted list where there's a bunch of boosted characters. Pretty much, if I remember correctly, it's essentially like any character that is affiliated with the Navy is like boosted by some value. I think it's like a 1.2 point booster. And then also any Buggies, Mihawks, and Boas, like a 5-star or 6-star Boa, Mihawk, and Buggies. Those ones are all boosted as well. So you can build a team with those types of units to take on the event to get as many point boosts as you possibly can. And that's basically it. So you play the event. You've got the Mihawk event here, which gives you a chance of potentially getting a gold book, which obviously gives you a lot of points, of course, whereas like the other 2 difficulties do not have a chance of dropping a gold book. And typically, as it goes, is that the lower the difficulty, the lower the stamina, the worse the drop rates will be. So if you're playing this event, you want to be playing the Mihawk event. If you can't beat it, then I would advise running the Boa event. But we're not really too sure on the drop rates. Like, is it better to run a full boosted team versus Boa versus like a really low boosted team versus Mihawk? We're not really too sure yet, but that's the way that the event goes. Very similar to like whenever the new batch comes out, like the Hiyori Kamazo event or the Kobe Hina event a couple of months back. Very similar to that. Now, as I said, Chopper Man missions are going to be big here because you're able to get so many rainbow gems. So let's just go through these Chopper Man missions and break it down. So there is going to be a new free-to-play Weevil character. This character is really good for the event. He is a point booster and he has a great special that helps out your teams versus this event. So make sure to like play the event, get a copy of this unit, and you want to keep playing to I think you get more copies and stuff to max him out. He's a good unit. And then you got a special rare recruit, 4-star or better. You've got some guiding stones, some fragments. You got a rainbow gem, more Weevil, another special rare recruit. So like as you can see, like there's some gems, more copies of Weevils. You got some tomes, rumble scroll set, some support medals. You've got, what is this? If each set, what is that? Yeah, more limit break stuff. So you can see it's pretty typical stuff, but as you get higher and higher, you've got an honor set of scrolls, which is cool. You've got an ultimate bond, some jewels, you got some crimson scrolls, and you'll go through all the colors of scrolls, the gold ones, another 5 rainbow gems there. You've got the this one right here, where you get a special rare recruit support rare recruit only character guaranteed. That's pretty big if you're missing any of those support units. Remember, recently we've had some really good ones, right? Like the one with Caesar and Daifuku, the recent one with Robin and Chopper, and you've got some of the old school ones that are still very good, like Koshiros and Goku, Brule, the Carrot. There's lots of good support rare recruits you can get these days, and they are all achievable from this ticket, right? So really, really cool. Again, more rainbow gems. You've got another character you can get, special rare recruit, Pirate Rumble, Sugo-Fest only character. Now, this is an interesting one because I wonder if Legend Enel V2 is one of the characters you can receive from this ticket, because by the time this event goes live, the Enel banner will also be live. I believe the Enel banner actually debuts the day before this event comes out, so that's interesting, and I really hope that he is achievable from these tickets, because that'd be awesome. Imagine getting a gold ticket for a Rumble character, and it ends up being Enel. Like, that'd be absolutely crazy, and I think there's a pretty good chance that that could be the case, right? But moving on, you've got the gold book, you've got some more gold scrolls, of course, some cotton candy, love to see it. You got 10 rainbow gems there. You've got a legend ticket. Now that is just a regular generic legend ticket. More gems. You got some silver keys, and then here you go. Look at this one right here. You got a gold key, but 30 rainbow gems, and I believe it has been totaled out that you can get up to like 64 total rainbow gems. Like, that is absolutely bizarre. And you got another legend ticket to finish it off at 25,000 points. So this event is going to be here for a little bit of time. So this actually leaves on June 23rd at 1900 PST. Yeah, so you'll have 3 days to play the event in total. So make sure when this event goes live to get the farming done. But that is going to wrap up this video today, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one today. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.